Rated M for mature.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ah, spoiler alert.
Hey there, Artie!
And gas.
Welcome back, everybody, to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're continuing Turnabout for tomorrow. We're still in the day one investigation. It's a robot riot!
It's a robot riot!
Anyhow, we're off to the robotics lab again. This time, Aura's not there, so we can examine things instead of getting kicked out. Alright, December 20th, Cosmos Space Center Robotics Lab. We're back with the Zerg robot.
Yep.
Aura dropped us off with a warning not to touch anything until she got back.
I wonder what's taking so long. We can't really start the investigation yet, can we?
Even if we could, this mess makes it hard to tell what the room was like 7 years ago. Mr. Wright? Doc! It's the hostage taker! I'm back to my usual self now. You are still being monitored, however. But more importantly, an important guest has arrived. A guest?
Oh, cutscene. Why is Edgeworth here? Let me have my tea. What? Everyone who's playing this game for the first time is like, who the heck is this prick? You just let him in without question?
I trust you've been well, right?
Oh, there she looks older. They gave him glasses.
He's back!
Oh, I trust you've been well. Why did they give him glasses? I mean, I was waiting for... Wow, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, you look like you're like 35 and filing your taxes.
I think he is.
Is he?
He's like 33, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So Edgeworth's back.
I
Been waiting
mean-
for you to react to that.
I mean, I figured he'd come back, but I figured there'd be more of just, like, there'd be more build-up, not like a, who's around the corner?
Who's that girl?
Yeah.
It's Edgeworth.
like, yeah.
I'm digging the glasses though.
Oh my
and
gosh.
and his theme song.
Oh.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
He does have his theme song back.
This is Miles Edgeworth. We've been friends since we were kids.
Uh-huh.
We faced off in court a number of times back when he was a prosecutor. But now,
Please tell me he's not going to be the prosecutor over the case. Hello, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, but you're not a prosecutor anymore, are you?
he's chief prosecutor now. Pretty soon it'll be a year, right?
Oh my gosh, the trophy. He got the trophy.
Well, no, he's chief prosecutor. He's now what Lana Skye used to be, and what Blaze used to be.
Blaze, who's
So, I think this is really cool because after prosecutor's path, it's like, oh, he kept on the path of the prosecutor. Now he's chief prosecutor.
Now he's chief prosecutor.
A title is nothing more than a title. Don't we have more pressing issues to discuss?
Yeah, sure, Edgeworth. How you been, bro?
Here's my
Look at my attorney's
badge. This is what
badge,
you
bro.
could have had. It must be nice to finally have your attorney's badge back. Yeah, it's been 8 years. I'm sorry for all I put you through.
Yeah, I had to put up with this stupid girl named Kay.
No, I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you. Nah, I was the one that made the decision. But now you can stand in court once again. And you can mow them down just like you used to.
Yeah.
Way to put pressure on a guy. And since when did I get such a brutal reputation?
Edgeworth really did turn into like a history teacher. He looks like he's gonna walk in and like be like, today we'll be learning about the Cold War.
He's Byleth in an alternate timeline.
Kind of.
So, what are you doing here, Mr. Edgeworth? The captor chose me as the prosecutor for the UR1 case.
Well, oh, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Wow, she's good. She went all the way up to the top. I gathered all the information I could in the short time that I had. I'll give you a rundown. You were driving here. I was reading while driving.
I have one of those new driving, self-driving
He has the Incredicar
cars.
car.
Yeah, he has the Incredicar.
Even though it's a red sports car.
But instead of transforming into Mr. Incredible, he's just reading files and sipping tea.
Let's be honest, Edgeworth has a driver for
I want a whole series on Edgeworth's butler that just drives him
We
around.
also finally get to see his sports car in action. We've only seen like part of it in Rise from the Ashes.
Well, I've seen his sport car in action in the anime. That's how you first see him. Is like Phoenix Wright.
He's like just rushes up and
Phoenix
Phoenix
Wright
is on a bike.
biking to the attorney thing, shows up, and then Edgeworth does like a like swerve thing into the thing, and then all of the reporters are like snapping pictures as he gets out of the car. Of course. Anyway, you're always so well prepared, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Thanks. I appreciate this. I could really use the help. I'll start with a brief overview. The victim was the psychologist Dr. Metis Sykes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Athena's mother. 7 years ago, on the 7th of October, her body was found here in this very room. I have 2 crime photos and the police notes on them for you to see.
Perfect. She was stabbed in her chair. So she looks like the way it looks like she was having a dentist appointment and then
It went wrong.
Yeah, like stab in the gut. There's papers on the ground. There's a coat on the ground.
True.
It's Clay's coat. I'm just saying.
You really think Clay was the culprit?
I think Clay was the culprit, and then him going off, it might have been Aura's way to like get revenge on the situation, like stabbed him, and then like as it comes full circle,
and she hates Athena, so she's framing her.
Yeah, and then it comes full circle, and then Apollo's like, dang, my friend was really a bad person.
Ooh, interesting.
Wow. What a terrible way to die.
This other photo shows the other side of the room, I see. Ugh, that's
Nothing's
a
creepy.
Mask.
Oh!
7-year-old photos added to the court record.
We have the capsule.
The Hope capsule, yeah.
The Hope capsule from 7 years ago. That's gonna be important.
I also have the autopsy report for you.
Died.
Metis' autopsy report added to the court record. Cause of death was a stab wound to the chest. The weapon pierced the heart, and so death was instantaneous.
Is death instantaneous if you pierce someone's heart?
Generally, yes.
Generally? Okay.
Yes. Well, because at that point, boom, no more blood pumping through your body.
I didn't know if it was like you had your last little bit pump out, and then it would be like, because then it can't pump again.
Stabs to the hearts are usually instantaneous.
Okay, gotcha.
The murder weapon was the victim's own katana found at the scene. Yes, Detective Fulbright mentioned she was into Japanese culture.
Hence her wearing the weird socks and clog shoes.
Yep. The body was found by a Space Center staff member and 2 police officers. Also, she was into Japanese, like, stuff because that way we can localize it. Not just because it was in Japan.
Found by a staff member, huh?
Yep.
Could it have been Aura?
I just don't know.
I don't know.
The police were called in because of the sabotage threat on the Hat 1 launch. Yes, Director Cosmos mentioned this too. A few hours after the body was discovered, a suspect was arrested. The suspect was Simon Blackwell, a young prosecutor.
Why were you there anyway, Simon?
Also, you'll remember in the second case, Fulbright was like, where it's like, why the heck is Blackwell's allowed to prosecute? He's like, I don't know, but the chief prosecutor said he could. So Edgeworth's the one who's like, oh yes, Blackwell can prosecute.
That's fine.
So, interesting.
Oh.
I hear his trial was over in a flash. Yes, a guilty verdict was declared in only 1 session. 3 minutes. Not only did he plead guilty, but there was decisive evidence against him too.
Who are you trying to hide for?
What?
Because it's rare. I've played enough of these games. It is extremely rare for any of the victims to be like, I was guilty, without like trying to cover for somebody. Yeah, because if you're actually guilty, you're gonna try and fight.
Right. Unless you're just like, yeah, there's no possible way. And if I plead guilty, maybe I get a lighter sentence.
Yeah, exactly. Which I don't think that's the case here.
The security camera video. And a photo of the moment of the crime, as I recall.
But did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive?
To this day, his motive is still unknown. He insisted he did it, but he would never say why. So that means he must still be hiding something.
Edgeworth in 3D is, like, weirding me out.
Is he?
A little bit. Also, when he has his arms folded, he looks like he's wearing a bathrobe. Like, it's like Edgeworth in a bathrobe in public.
Interesting. Right. And there's another aspect of the case that was never revealed to the public. Yeah, I know. The part about the spy, right? Right? How on earth do you know about that? Director Cosmos told me after a bit of pressure. He told me espionage and sabotage were behind the Hat 1 miracle.
Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. I've always been good at keeping secrets.
Well, I might as well tell you now. They really do suspect Blackwell of being a spy. They think he sabotaged the rocket and killed Dr. Sykes to steal the moon rock. But if you can prove that the Hat 2 bombing is the work of the same spy, we can stay the execution? It's a possibility. That's why I intend to help you in any way I can.
Cool.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Now all I have to do is comb this room for evidence.
Let's do it together. And how old is Edgeworth?
I think 33 or 34. 34.
Looking good, my dude.
He's an old friend. Very old. Look how wrinkly he is.
He's so old.
He also looks kind of like Gregory now.
He does. That's why it's a little... You know, I will say, that case really was annoying and super long, but I liked playing as his father.
Oh, yeah.
Gregory Edgeworth is a Chad. He was really great. I don't know.
The Virgin Phoenix Wright versus the Chad Gregory Edgeworth. Nah, Phoenix is a Chad as well.
Phoenix is too.
This is one heck of a robot.
There's something written on it. Is this supposed to be a poem? I cut down anyone who displeases me. I make the rules. I am the law. I wield the ultimate gavel of judgment. I am Judge Tron, JTO2.
I don't believe we need to bother with that, Pearl. It's not even completed yet. He's right, Pearls. There's no sign of it in the photo from 7 years ago, either. They were building the Hope space probe here at the time. The murder occurred after the space probe had been removed from the room. So it was long gone by the time someone took this picture, huh?
But you can see the probe in this newspaper photo.
True.
Interestingly enough,
yes.
they put the katana in there. That was the murder weapon.
And this is before the murder happened, though. And you can see the stolen moon rock there, too. That strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the room. That is not Clay.
That's not Clay, okay.
Clay was a high school student. It's like, yeah, he's here on a field trip, basically. He wasn't one of the actual staff. He was just given an old jacket of Solomon's for the one photo.
Oh.
Note that the same rock is absent from the crime scene photo.
Do we still have that photo from before with
all the people?
Yeah. We may not, and that's okay.
Yes.
Oh, we do. So, yeah, we got Clay, we've got Solomon,
Director Cosmos, Aura,
Ponko, beat up Ponko. Why?
And then Metis Sykes.
I'm trying to figure out why she's beat up the robot. Also, why is Dr. Sykes
I'm so
See,
funny.
it's funny because when you look at this photo, you think Aura's the sweet one and that Dr. Sykes is the butt.
Maybe Dr. Sykes was even worse.
She was Aura's mentor, so I mean.
She taught her how to be a butt.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I was just curious.
Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen.
I hear there's lots of research into the moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there.
So the person who stole it, think it was our spy? I'm sure of it. Dr. Sykes was probably killed because it was a roadblock in their plan. Unfortunately, the government thinks Prosecutor Blackquill is the culprit. The table! It's about as cluttered as my office, but I think it's a workbench.
Mr. Nick, I think this must be a kitchen. Look at the photo. See the cute little food processor?
That isn't a food processor, Pearls. That's the Hope capsule. Also interesting that Edgeworth calls her Pearls as well.
That's sweet. Well, he did interact with her a few times.
Not really. By the time we found Pearl in the Bridge to the Turnabout, we were playing as Phoenix, not Edgeworth.
That is true, and also in the second game, Francisco was the prosecutor, I guess.
Right.
He did jump in a couple times.
In Farewell, My Turnabout, we interacted.
I was about to
with
say,
him
with
times,
the bridge case.
Not the bridge case, no.
He was there.
He was there, but he and Pearl really didn't interact at all.
No.
They interacted a little bit in the kidnapping case.
That is true.
It was scheduled to be loaded onto the Hope space probe that fateful day. The 3 people who came to collect this capsule discovered the body. The first on the scene, huh? A staff member and 2 police officers, was it? And they were here to collect the capsule. Which reminds me. So, they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right?
Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead?
Apollo and Aura Blackquill? I wonder what they're talking about. Edgeworth, did those free people have a bag with them for transporting the capsule? Oh, you mean this. It's custom made, and it's a shock-resistant bag. But how did you know? Oh, I just overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it. That's all. So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago on his own, is he? Hope capsule updated in the court record. Alright. Anything else over here?
There was...
Oh, yeah. Recharge station.
There's plans on the wall we can examine after, too.
These?
Yeah.
Nope, you can't examine those.
Oh, I thought we could.
I don't think so.
On the hover thing.
What's this? It looks like a giant power plug. It's attached to what looks like an electric vehicle charging station. That's a charging station for us robots. We come here periodically and charge ourselves up. Wow, machines that maintain themselves. That's pretty cool. If our batteries run out and we lose consciousness, we never know what Miss Aura will do to us while we're down, you see. Nothing motivates quite like fear, huh?
I'm a little worried. Where's Ponko?
True. She's probably one of the robot
Oh, never mind.
riots.
It's the check. That makes me sad.
What's this? A giant robot arm, maybe?
It's pretty big for an arm, but you're right. I think these little thin parts here are finger bones. They're even about as long as my legs.
And there's
Pearl, you are short.
Yep. And there's a spike ball and a giant drill on the floor, too. Is Aura trying to build some kind of weapon of massive destruction? Probably. She sucks.
I mean, maybe. Maybe she wants to use it to demolish a big building or something.
I can picture her gleefully tearing down the street doing just that. I better not think about it anymore.
Big spike ball. Big spike ball.
Nothing.
I thought that would be funny.
Yeah. Hey, look at this roll of rolling cases. Sorry. I bet the wheels make it easier for people to move heavy research materials around.
I bet they'd be fun to ride around in. We could even probably both fit into the biggest one. I know! We could have Prosecutor Edgeworth push us!
I don't trust him not to push us down a flight of stairs. Oh, take this right.
Take this.
Take that.
Exactly. Move.
Yoink. Okay, we'll examine the dentist chair later. Aura's desk is a mess, though that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, I just want to dive in and straighten it up.
Wait, before you do.
Metis.
Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. Yep, that is Aura's desk with the picture of Athena's mom on it. Weird. It's Metis Sykes. Klonko, can I talk to you? I really hope he's back to normal. You wish to speak to me, Mr. Wright? If you're going to hit me, please avoid the face area. Hey, don't put me in the same class as that woman. What was Aura like 7 years ago at the time of the incident? When Mother died, Miss Aura was confused. Huh. So he calls Dr. Sykes Mother, but Aura Blackwell Miss Aura. With the loss, she exhibited a severe cataclomine imbalance.
Huh. Excuse me? But I have no idea what that means.
Pardon me, searching for alternative expression. She would spend the nights crying and then take out her feelings on those around her. After Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty, she repeatedly demanded a retrial as well. That is correct, but without new evidence, her requests were ignored. And then little by little, Miss Aura began to change. She started to hate it when I called her Mama Aura. And before long, she started hating the court system and abusing Klonko, huh?
It's weird because I feel like I was under the assumption she was the one who did this. But
You
if
thought
that's...
she killed Metis?
Or that she was the one who killed in this newer case.
You think she ever killed Metis or she killed Clay?
Yeah, and I was kind of under the impression it could have been both. But now, like, with that, and also, like, seeing her interactions, like, I don't think she would throw her brother in jail from what I've gathered. Or, like, she was the one who was like, yeah, a retrial would be great. I'm like, okay, so clearly she at least wants that. That being said, I think that the theory that Phoenix has of, like, it's the same person for both cases could be the case, but then that completely throws out my idea of Aura. In which case, who the heck did it for this newer one?
Right. Well, Aura, keep in mind, for the newer case, she was, like, helping the evacuation down the ladder, so she has an alibi.
That is true.
At least as far as we know.
You know, it'd be really, really stupid, but Clay could have just killed himself.
That would be stupid.
It would be really
unexpected,
stupid,
though.
But it would be unexpected.
You really think Clay is involved with this?
Yeah, I do. Well, because he looks a little like Simon Blackwell.
Interesting.
So it would be really easy to pin it on someone
How
else.
old is...
That's what I need to check.
Okay, so Clay is 23, and Blackwell is 28.
They're pretty similar age, within 5 years.
5 years ago, he would be 23, and Clay would have
be
been 18.
18. That could have.
I guess it's possible,
It's possible,
but I don't know
but
about that.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah, the gears are turning, though.
That murder destroyed so many lives.
Right, take a look at this paper on Dr. Sykes and Miss Blackwell's research.
Yeah.
Ponko and Klonko, they're the robots with hearts that Dr. Sykes created.
Can determine the presence of a human with their heartbeat detection system. They can recognize people by scanning their spacesuit. That's what I was saying!
Yep.
They recognize Clay! They can also recognize a person by facial features once the face has been registered. So,
Can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice and communicate with them.
Okay, the middle two are huge. That explains why Ponko immediately recognized Athena when we first came in.
Yep.
It explains why she recognized Phoenix Wright when they went. Actually, was it Apollo?
It was no, we examined with Phoenix and Athena, and she's like, I don't know you. I have to register your face in the database. And that explains why Klonko thought that Apollo was Clay, because Apollo's face was probably not in the system, but he was wearing Clay's jacket, so he's like, oh, that's Clay.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. I think that might be important for the past, because we saw a jacket in the room. Mm-hmm. I don't know whose it was. I was guessing Clay's. So if somebody's...
The one in the Space Museum? Or the one...
No, the one at the crime scene. Because there's a blue jacket behind there.
In the photo?
It could have been,
In this one.
Yes. You see that blue jacket?
Yeah.
So if that is the correct coat...
It could have been hers.
It could have been hers, in which case if somebody's wearing that coat and they walk out...
The robots will be like, oh, it's Miss Sykes.
They'd be like, oh, it's Miss... Yeah, and then... Because their detection system works both ways with that, people could easily manipulate that in order to go unnoticed.
Interesting. A heartbeat detection system lets them determine when a human is present. In addition, they can recognize people by their ID tag or facial features. And they can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice. That's amazing. Hey, I don't know, Edgeworth. They might be even more human than you. What's that supposed to mean? It kind of sounds like these robots can do what Athena does. Robots with a heart added to the court record. And also, you pointed out that the robots, like Klonko, have a similar face to Widget, and they kind of work the same way.
I did. Also, I really freaking hope that this means that her mother did not experiment on Athena at all.
Ooh.
I really hope that she didn't.
Oh, look, it's a little robot. I wonder what it does. Cleaning, maybe? A cleaning robot must follow a human's orders as long as it causes no human harm. Yikes! It talks! A cleaning robot must keep desks clean without violating the preceding clause.
The preceding clause?
However, Miss Aura says she prefers a moderate level of clutter on the desk. Oh, what is the purpose of my existence?
Poor dude.
I guess slack off and cut some corners aren't in his vocabulary bank.
There's another Galaxa.
Gaiaxa.
Oh.
I think that's just the dentist chair in general.
Well, but we haven't examined it yet.
Yeah, but we have to, and I want to examine everything first.
Oh.
An emergency ladder. This must be one of the ones they used during the evacuation.
The explosion disabled the elevators, so I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to.
As Miss Blackwell was climbing down the side of the building, she saw the culprit inside. I wonder which would have been scarier, that or looking down.
That?
Emergency ladder added to the court record.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Wait, hang on. I didn't mess up the OBS recording area. No, I did not. Okay, good. Alright. It looks like an operating table. It's in the photo, too. Yes, it was here then as well, with the victim's body lying on it.
There's a button here. Oh, I know. I'll try pushing it.
Pearls! Don't touch the...
Oops.
Hey! It's moving! It appears to be a robot assembly device.
Disassemble anything in a flash. Push the dismantle button. That sounds pretty neat. Can I push it, Mr. Nick?
Please don't push any more buttons, Pearls. Well, I guess that's about it for this room. So what do you think, Wright? Any ideas? There are still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll pull it off somehow, after all. You asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence, right, Edgeworth?
What? He did?
Yep. He called it a special request. He reached out to me while I was still disbarred.
So, that was what sparked you to get your attorney's badge back?
Yep. The Blackwell case. Right, I have a special request. I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion. Hey, I'm not even a lawyer anymore, remember? Haven't been one for a long time. That 8-year misunderstanding has been cleared up, and you must be eager to return. I'm sure you're familiar with the other case that ushered in the dark age of the law. Very soon a convict will stand as a prosecutor in court. I want you to keep an eye on him. Ah, just when I'm beginning to actually like the job I have now. Right. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Because of the espionage aspect, I wasn't free to give you all the details. Hey, no need to apologize. It's like I said on the phone the other day. I know that the type of criminals you're after now aren't the small fries anymore. Looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Yeah, it's for this very reason that I returned. Remember the first cutscene of the game? You probably didn't hear what he was saying because you were freaking out over the cutscene.
I was freaking out over the cutscene and I was watching Athena.
Yeah, time to bring it to an end. I'm going to end the Dark Age of the Law. That's what this is all about.
The Dark Age of the Law. Sure comes up a lot these days in TV and in the papers. And I hear there's more false charges and fabrication of evidence than ever.
When I became chief prosecutor, the court system had already lost the people's trust. It all began 8 years ago.
Alright, 8 years ago. Let's go.
A lawyer was caught fabricating evidence. And a year after that, a prosecutor was found guilty of murder.
Is that Paulo's stuff?
So that the first one was Christoph forging the evidence and getting Phoenix disbarred. And then the second one was Blackwell getting convicted guilty here.
Yeah. Wait! Do you mean...
That's right. He's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's.
No more bum raps.
There was a downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those two cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on the courts. Freaking media, they're the worst.
Yep.
Public opinion was tainted, and before long, the legal world itself was sucked into it. It's such a shame. Once suspicion forms, it's very hard to shake. Lawyers and prosecutors were supposed to trust each other, pursue the truth together.
It's so sad
bad when people begin to cast doubt. They start lying to themselves and each other.
Yes, and do absolutely anything to win. We're in an age now where winning is valued far more than the truth. Just like Aristotle means.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure it's caused our new chief prosecutor to lose many a night's rest. Is it just me, or did his brow get even more furrowed than the last time I saw him?
No,
we know Edgeworth doesn't sleep.
Yeah, he just subsists on tea and
The
gumshoe.
The hostage-taker's disdain for the courts is a perfect example of the times. It sure is. Do you have any idea who the hostage-taker might be? Yes! Well, somebody who mistrusts the court system and who can manipulate robots. It can really only be Aura Blackwell. Who else but her would want a retrial of that case from 7 years ago so badly? Simon Blackwell's older sister and the owner of this room. I agree with your conclusion. Perhaps she intended to force Miss Sykes to confess. Actually, I think she had a much more horrific plan in mind for Athena.
Yeah.
The important thing is for you to solve the UR1 and to prove Blackwell's innocence.
And then maybe she'll release the hostages.
I'm counting on you, right? To set that prosecutor and those hostages free.
I mean, I don't know who the other ones are, but the one hostage is Trucy.
One of them might be Juniper. She was in the Space Museum
Oh,
earlier.
that would be really bad if Juniper was executed.
What if Juniper's the one making the robots go haywire? She's been in the game a lot. The only case she hasn't been in is the second one.
Yeah.
With Tenma Taro.
Juniper's been in a lot. Actually, yes, she was. Wasn't she?
She was not in the Tenma Taro case.
Oh.
And I'll be counting on you in court to help me too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to help uncover the truth. As this isn't an official trial, I'm more at liberty to be a little unorthodox. Mr. Wright, are you finished with your investigation? Yeah, but I'd like you to tell the hostage-taker something for me. I have to go to the detention center. I can't start the trial until I've talked to Athena. She's already given her consent. I'll accompany you to the detention center. So I'm still being watched, huh?
Beep beep.
I'll see you in court, Edgeworth. Even if it will be an undocumented trial, it'll be good to face you in court again. We haven't faced Edgeworth in court since the kidnapping case in Game 2.
That's too long.
December 20th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
That is true, because I feel like half the games you're not playing as Phoenix Wright.
Literally, yeah.
And the other half of the games, Edgeworth is chartering a private jet to come see you.
Yep. She was right by my side only a few short hours ago. But I feel like I haven't seen her in ages.
Oh, Mr. Wright! And Pearly, too! I knew you would come. After all, the first step in the interview is the interview with the defendant.
And because you're my friend and I was worried about you.
Don't be worried about me. Thanks, boss.
I'm not the only one who's worried either.
Really? Who else?
I saw Miss Woods today. She was so beside herself she came to find me. She told me you used to live in the Cosmos Space Center. No wonder you knew so much about the place.
Oh. So you know, huh? I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Juniper, I'm gonna get mad at you for ratting me out!
That's alright, but there are some other things I'd like to ask you.
Sure. You can ask me anything. I promise I won't keep any more secrets from you.
Still looking cheery as ever, Athena.
But pay attention to Widget, which shows what she's
Yeah.
really feeling. Tell me about the day Clay was murdered.
Yeah, sure.
I was actually at the Space Center that day. In the Space Museum.
Right where the culprit fled to? That's not good.
I never could fully deal with what happened 7 years ago. But when I saw the center again during the news coverage of the Hat 2 launch, I thought maybe if I went there, things would be different this time. That must have taken a lot of courage to face your past like that. So I went to the Space Museum the evening before the explosions. This was before the launch pads had been switched. There was a sign that said closed for repairs, and they weren't letting anybody in.
Yeah, the director couldn't very well switch the pads if there were people in there.
But I snuck in anyway.
Why, Athena?
Did you want to see that Hat 1 group photo? The one with your mother in it?
I did. But what I really wanted to see was her jacket.
That jacket on display. That was Dr. Sykes's? Hat 1
important.
exhibit updated in the court
Also,
record.
Athena, there's a thing called cameras. Snappity snap, snap a picture of that, and then you don't have to go there.
But I should have known it wouldn't be easy to get over such a traumatic experience. The second I saw that jacket, it all came rushing back to me. Oh, honey. Everything around me went hazy and I couldn't see. I tried to get out of there somehow. But I guess I passed out.
That's not good.
When I came to, I was in the passage behind the rocket. I was in the shadows where people couldn't really see me.
Maybe you got confused and went the wrong way when you were trying to leave?
That girl got moved. Somebody moved her body.
How long do you think you were unconscious, Athena?
I was out until about noon of the next day. Didn't even know about the explosions.
You do know if that happened in real life, you would either be dead or have severe brain damage, right?
Athena's like, it's fine.
Like, I think it was like
life.
Henry VIII fell off a horse, hit his head, and was like unconscious for an hour, and woke up basically with a completely different personality
Yeah.
from brain damage.
Yeah.
She was there the night before, and she's like, I woke up noon the next day. It's like,
Maybe she, like, got knocked out, came to, and fell asleep.
maybe, but she slept till noon.
We'll give her the
Yeah,
benefit
she's
of the
18.
doubt.
That's fine.
She's 18.
Yeah, again, for plot reasons, they did it this way.
When I woke up,
Or
nobody
maybe
was around.
Maybe she lying.
So I just went out into boarding lounge too. My mind must have still been fuzzy because my memory's vague after that. I don't remember how I got home.
No memory, huh? This is gonna be tough.
Which means, what if I'm the one who killed Clay?
I think that's enough of that, Athena. Let's talk about something else. So during the entire incident, she was unconscious in the Space Museum. Of course I believe her. But will anybody else?
Your mother's work.
What kind of research was Dr. Sykes, your mother, doing?
Machines that could tell people's emotions by their tone of voice. And my special ability. Someday, when people travel to distant planets, their companions will be robots. So she said they had to be able to understand how their human companions felt. Wow! Robots that can understand people? I was just a convenient subject for her research.
Do not tell me this girl.
Okay, all she ever did was work, and she never paid any attention to me. Oh! Sorry about that! Dredging up all that old stuff.
No need to apologize. I guess her home life was complicated.
Well, we haven't heard about her dad, so, you know.
Oh, by the way, Miss Wood said something about you always wearing headphones.
She always wore these big, heavy-looking headphones. She said her mother made them for her as part of her research. I had to wear them every time I went out. Oh, I hated them so much. She wouldn't listen. What were they for? Oh, she gave me some kind of explanation, but I don't remember now. It was too difficult for a little kid to understand.
Okay, but let me say this one thing. I don't think your mother only thought of you as some handy subject for her research.
I want to believe that, but just about the only things my mother left me are with Widget and this earring. It's beautiful! It's made of a piece of real moon rock she had for research. Maybe she did love me, in her own way.
I'm sure of it. I'm really sure she did. Because that's what I want to believe too. Moonrock earring added to the court record.
It's like... pretty.
It is like pretty. I better
I was
ask
gonna
her a
say
little
something
more
else, but I
about her
couldn't think
mother's
of what to
research.
say.
I should show her that paper I found in the robotics lab.
What paper? I don't remember what paper we found.
I found a lot in the robotics lab.
Oh, it's probably the
Oh, it's the
it's
this
the robot.
one.
Yeah.
Robots with a heart.
Oh, the Ponko series. You must have gone to the robotics lab.
That makes it sound like it's a comic book series.
Ponko,
Adventures of Ponko.
Fishy in the sea. Like, that's what it sounds
I mean,
like.
it's not as good and valuable as the Bionicle comics, but...
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's the Ponko series.
Oh my gosh, it's the first edition of the Balrock Cow series of Bionicle.
Oh
I have to
gosh.
figure out what the Nui Jaga were doing.
I never read those.
Neither did I. I'm just pulling those names out of my memory
Okay.
banks. You really seem to love Ponko and Klonko.
Yeah, my mother made them, and I grew up around them, you know? Oh, there's one of those cute little robots. Oh, it's Pearl, never mind. Oh, there's one of those cute little robots in this photo, too. See Ponko's bandages? I put those on her. I just wound them around and around. Pretty bad job, huh? But I really did put my all into it. That's why. I hardly left the center in those days, so I didn't have any human friends besides Junie. I didn't really understand the difference between robots and people back then. I thought that if a robot broke, bandaging it would help it get better. What a weirdo I was.
It looks like there's something written on the bandages.
Yeah, I wrote stuff like, "Get well soon, Ponko." But in the end, my mom just put her on the operating table and fixed her in a flash. Oh, that must be the thing I made move in the robotics lab. I was so impressed by what my mom did. I even asked her if she would put me on the table and fix me if I ever got hurt. It looked just like magic to me what she could do.
A little girl who grew up around robots. She seems to have some good memories of it.
Alright, getting to the big heavy stuff.
On a different subject, did you hear about the person holding up the Space Center?
Yes, a little. And this person has even taken hostages?
I guess I better spare the news about Trucy. Well, after some negotiating, we agreed to do a retrial of the case from 7 years ago.
What? You're kidding me! So that means Prosecutor Blackwell might...
Prosecutor Glack.
Prosecutor Glack!
Yep, I know he's innocent. I just have to prove it. So wait, did you know him back then?
Yes. He used to come visit my mom a lot. He studied psychology under her and would sometimes ask for advice on his legal cases.
Big fan of your mom, Chris.
Big fan of your mom, Chris. He was very kind and considerate, and straight as an arrow.
Unlike now, where he's more twisted than a basket of snakes.
That's why I took the witness stand during his trial 7 years ago. Please, you have to listen to me! He didn't kill her! His heart's screaming that he didn't kill her! I was a fool. How could anybody else know what I was talking about?
She heard the voice of his heart.
You were only 11 then, right? You were very brave just to give testimony.
Pearls is right. You did the very best you could at the time.
But nothing I said did any good. I was a shaking and scared little girl, small and ineffectual.
Ineffectual.
Even after I went to live with my relatives in Europe, I stayed closed up in my shell. But you're different now. You're always so bright and cheerful. Thanks. That's because one day I came to realize that I had to fight. I couldn't give up. I exercised hard and I studied hard. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be.
Bone saws ready.
That was a very random transition.
She mentioned being the strongest, so...
I don't know Bonesaw.
Oh, you need to see the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. They're great.
I've never seen the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Like, I don't really like superhero movies. They're
Yeah.
great movies.
You're like Incredibles, Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 is
And
alright.
you liked Into the Spider-Verse, right?
I haven't seen it.
Really? Oh, it's like
I'll see Into the
animated-
Spider-Verse if you see at least the first Tobey Maguire
Yeah,
Spider-Man movie.
deal. Oh, dude, Into the Spider-Verse is so cute and awesome. And the animation is dope. Anyway, I wanted to save Simon, but I had no idea how. Athena's just bargaining with
Phoenix Wright, like, you get me out and you watch Spider into Spider-Verse. He's like, I
Okay.
don't see why this is necessary, Athena. Then I met Phoenix Wright, and thanks to him, I realized that if I became a lawyer, I could prove that Simon was innocent. I also realized that psychology could help me do this. See, the beginning of the game, I was like, oh, she's having a panic attack PTSD thing because she sees Simon Blackwell, and she's like, oh shoot, that's the dude that killed my mom. I thought that was why she was freaking out, not, oh my gosh, I can save him. Wow. Because remember, she has like a freaking panic attack? in the
She's
middle
had
of her
multiple
first-
panic attacks.
Okay, but in the
The
middle
first
of her
one,
trial.
gasp in pain, was the prosecutor, not Blackwell.
But he was like making her feel bad about Blackwell.
No, he wasn't. We didn't even know who Blackwell was at that time.
No, but he was like, a certain case 7 years ago, blah, 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 and she was like, ah.
No.
I thought.
That's not how it happened.
Ah.
He's just like, wow, you stink. How about we just go to the rule? And she's like, can't. She couldn't speak.
Yeah.
I mean, psychology was my mother's specialty. When I studied it, I felt like she was there with me, supporting me.
It doesn't seem like Athena knows that Prosecutor Blackwell is due to be executed tomorrow.
Don't tell her that. I want to prove Simon's innocence personally. I wanted to do it so bad. Even now. I want to fly out of here and go save him.
Come to think of it, she said something like that during the Themis Legal Academy trial. She mentioned there was somebody she wanted to save.
I thought she meant her mom, who was dead.
She must have been
Like
talking
avenged.
about Prosecutor Blackwell.
I heard some prison guards say that you had an interview with Simon. How was he? What did he say?
No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena?
Just talk to him about. Just talk to him about his sister showed up.
And man, is she a boss. Oh wait, she was there for that. He was doing well. He was happy about the possibility of being proven innocent.
Was he? He did not care.
He was? I wonder if he smiled like he used to. Back then.
Athena!
If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena will ever be able to forgive me. I just have to free him. Failure is not an option here.
Alright, cool.
Injustice.
Ah! I thought you might be here! Mr. Lawyer, we're in trouble!
Somebody else is
We
dead.
are? What is it? I couldn't find a single open courtroom! They're all in session!
Oh no! But this is an emergency!
It's very difficult to interrupt a trial once it's underway.
Bomb it. That's a good way.
My phone! It's from Trucy!
Why? How?
I think it's Aura.
I told you I'd give you 1 hour. I guess it's time to pick one of the hostages.
No! Wait! We still have a little more time! Besides, all of the courtrooms are being used right now!
Well, make all of the excuses you want, but you won't get more time. Your daughter's first. Poor thing. She's a little too young to die, don't you think?
No! Don't you dare hurt her! There has to be something I can do. Yeah, you see why I hate Aura now?
Well, now, yeah.
What?
I thought you were just like, man, she's a bitch. Like, that's what
She
I thought.
is,
I
and
thought that-
she's terrible.
I thought that was all it was. No, if she's like trying to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No! The cruelest injustice is about to befall us!
No, this can't be happening. Mystic Maya, help us.
Wait a minute. Maya?
Yeah, Maya, channel
I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have been really something. Although weirdest part for the course of you.
Yo, Maya, my girl. Are you gonna come
A
and hang out?
courtroom blew up. That's it! There is a courtroom we can use after all!
Okay, time's up. Too bad. Any last words you'd like to say to her?
Aura, please don't add to the crimes you've already committed.
So, you know who I am, do you? It wasn't like I was trying to keep it a secret anyway.
We're ready to start the trial.
We warped.
We can hold it in the ruins of courtroom number 4. The one that got blown up by the bomber.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, What a wonderful idea, Mr. Nick.
I never would have thought of that! An astonishing trial in an astonishing location! I guess it's only befitting. I'll go get the place ready right away! I didn't exactly pick the place for its astonishing factor. How about it? Are you ready to have your brother's innocence proven?
My brother? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention, it's not Simon you'll be defending.
What? Not Prosecutor Blackwell?
I indict Athena Sykes on the charge of murdering her own mother. You'll be defending the little princess there, the one behind the glass.
What?!
See you in that mountain of rubble you've chosen for our courtroom, Mr. Ray. What is she talking about? Athena? Of course. Why didn't it ever occur to me before? If Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent, somebody else had to have been the true culprit. Did I kill my own mother? No, no. No! Well, ooh. Girl, please don't do this to me. My
No
favorite
way.
thing.
It can't be true!
Mr. Nick, what's the matter?
I see 5 black Cyclocks!
We've never had black Cyclops
Yes, we have.
before.
I've
Black
seen
ones?
these kind of locks before. Dark, black locks protecting a secret hidden deep inside a person's heart.
My favorite thing is Widget goes completely black.
And there's no way to remove them.
Really?
You really don't. The
I
only
don't remember
the one
that.
time we've had black Cyclocks, Christoph Gavin, when talking about why he killed Zach Graham.
I thought we broke them.
No. We saw them, but we couldn't do anything about them. And then we eventually exposed the truth in the court.
Yeah, I thought that we just exposed it and we figured it out. Okay.
We didn't technically remove them. Like, we literally couldn't use the Magatama on them.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Those were the ones where you're like, they're yellow? I'm like, they are very clearly black. I think they were yellow. It's like, they are, like, almost 100% black.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So, yeah. Things are getting a bit dark now.
Well, I have a theory.
Oh, boy.
Maya's like, yo, would love to visit and get some burgers, but I gotta keep training. I'm guessing she's figuring out how to break black Cyclocks.
Ooh.
And then she's gonna come by and be like, I've come to save the day. Your Cyclocks are no more. And then
Interesting.
Like an I don't know.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, what an epic way to finish the investigation period. Tune in next time. We're going to the ruined courtroom for a trial against Edgeworth.
Woohoo!
It's gonna be epic.
And poor Athena.
Oh yeah, it gets darker.
Oh boy. Well, you know, this game is rated M.
Yep,
so
this is the case
we
that
haven't-
earns the M rating, by the way.
Ooh, fun. Hopefully there's no self-harm. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Until we meet again, my friends, have a great day, and God bless.